As a little girl growing up, it was my dream to be a nurse. I wanted to make people feel better, or, I think secretly, it was the lure of the starched white cap and the crisp white uniform. At 21, I attained my dream. And the first time I stepped onto the wards, I gave someone a back rub and they thanked me. It felt really good. I spent the next 16 years working in many areas of the hospital, perfecting my skills and procedures, but over time, I found myself becoming more frustrated and dissatisfied. I had stopped wearing my cap, and my white uniform had become a pair of scrubs. Patients had become just a diagnosis, you know, the gallbladder in bed 3 or the post-op in bed 2. It felt a lot different than the first time on the unit. Finally, I heard about a job in the oncology unit at my hospital, and there I found my passion. I felt needed and fulfilled. They trusted me and my skills. It was a privilege to care for someone at the most vulnerable time in their life. The staff on that unit were like family, and we shared much of our lives at the nursing station. We would chat about the daily ups and downs of work, our spouses and children, and together dream of a future of graduations and weddings and grandchildren and even travel. More than once I told my colleagues I was living the dream. But then one day, after 17 years, I had to go to work and stand at that very nursing station and tell everyone I had been diagnosed with cancer. I had become a patient. In one fleeting moment, everything changed. My family and friends were there for me every day. The oncology staff, some of whom I had mentored, were wonderful and caring. But after each treatment, I left feeling like I was losing more and more of myself. I tried to be the best cancer patient ever, but deep down, I hated it. I was supposed to be the one helping, not the other way around. A month or so after I finished treatment, I stepped out of the shower and glanced into the mirror. Who was this pale, hairless, scarred thing staring back at me with these huge black eyes? It was then that I realized I needed help to find myself again. I needed people who understood and appreciated the daily realities and inner struggles of being a cancer patient. I decided to reach out to a peer support group, and there I met a woman who was a 30-year survivor. She had been where I was, and she understood my struggles. Throughout our conversations, I gained the hope, determination, and inspiration I needed to face each day and to move forward. Today, I am a 14-year survivor, or as I like to say, thriver. I never went back to oncology nursing, but despite the fact that I no longer deliver chemotherapy, I still help patients and their families in a very important way. I am a peer support volunteer with the Canadian Cancer Society. Cancer has become part of my identity in a different way than when I was a nurse, but it is still only a very small part of who I am.